The Wolverine Sports Network is on the air.
He's going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East. A Wolverine walk-off winner.
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines.
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Grove City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Grove City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
Game 2 of our doubleheader about to get underway. Grove City and Geneva, the men's game. Teams warming up on the floor. 187th all-time meeting between the teams. Grove City coming in at 6-1 in the PAC. Geneva is 4-3. Always fun when these teams get together. A lot of respect between the coaches. Certainly Jeff Sanacero, year number 29 at Geneva. For Grove City, Steve Lammy, it's year number 27 for him. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for Geneva. The guards are Jonathan Berdovich. He's a 5'9" junior. Berdovich is out of East Palestine and Heartland Christian. Berdovich comes in averaging 7 points per game. He'll be joined in the backcourt by K.C. Johns, 6'1" grad student out of Quaker Valley. Johns averaging 7 points per game. Up front, Mark Raychick, 6'3" senior. Raychick from Prince Frederick, Maryland. He is averaging 15 per night. He'll be flanked by Ryan Raychick. He's a grad student, 6'5", out of also Prince Frederick, Maryland. And in the middle, making his first start of the season, Trevor Tipton, 6'4" senior from Glenside, Philmont Christian. Tipton, start number 1, game number 2, scored 11 points Saturday in the 75-72 overtime victory over Westminster. So it's Berdovich, Mark Raychick, Ryan Raychick, Johns, and Tipton for Geneva. For the Grove City Wolverines, they will line them up this way, the familiar starting 5 for the Wolverines. The guards are Kyle Randall. Randall, 6' senior from Eastlake North. Randall coming in averaging 7 points per game on the season. He'll be joined by Chase Yarbrough, 6'2" senior from Warwick. Yarbrough averaging a team-leading 16 points per game on the season. The forwards, Mike Christensen, 6'5" junior from Oakton, Virginia, averaging 13 per night. Jackson Wayforth, 6'6" senior from Lancaster. He's averaging 3 points per game. And the fifth starter is Isaac Cherry in the middle. Cherry, 6'6" sophomore from Nordonia. He's averaging 11 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. Yarbrough, Randall, Christensen, Wayforth, and Cherry for Grove City. Your officials tonight, Scott Gooden, Mike Brode, and Tim Bushner. We will come back with the opening tip. Grove City and Geneva for the 187th time. It comes up next on the home of the Wolverines.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch snuggling, ball chasing, face-licking, tail wagging, backyard hanging, and of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier hound chihuahua looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. and that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Get ready to tee it up, Grove City and Geneva tonight. Wolverines in the home whites, red numbers and letters, red trim, Geneva in the black. Old gold numbers and letters outlined in white, old gold and white trim for Geneva. Grove City's won 8 of 9, Geneva's won 4 straight. Always fun when these teams get together. So many great games over the years. Be shocking if it didn't come down to the final minute or two. Usually always does. And the Wolverines and Geneva get together. 187th all-time meeting, and the Wolverines win the tip, moving left to right. Yarbrough over to Kyle Randall. Geneva comes out in the man-to-man. Yarbrough near wing to Christensen, knocked away for a moment, 14 to shoot. Cherry left side, got it from Wayforth. Reversal to Randall, 5 to shoot. Randall behind the back dribble. 3 on the way, short, no good, on the rebound dug out by Tipton. Tipton with the rebound, now Geneva's first crack at it offensively. K.C. Johns, the grad student, running the offense this time down around a double screen to the left from the Rachik brothers. Johns working on Wayforth, Grove City the switching man-to-man to start out. Mark Rachik left side to Johns, 10 to shoot. Mark Rachik with it, dribbling around. Rachik to the block, stripped by Wayforth, gets it back. 2 to shoot, reversal up top. Long 3, Bertovich off the rim, no good. And there for the rebound is Christensen. Each team comes up empty on the first possession of the night. Christensen finds Wayforth on the baseline. Wayforth pivots, finds Cherry right of the circle. 18 to shoot. Wolverines reset the offense. Randall, reversal right side, finds Isaac Cherry. Cherry, bounce pass, it's intercepted. Ryan Rachik with the steal. Wolverines give it to Geneva. A minute and a half gone by, no scoring here at the Grove City College Arena. Bertovich with the ball fake. Bertovich working on Wayforth. Working right wing, 3, tipped and long. And Wayforth with the defensive board for Grove City. Both teams coming up empty in the early going. Yarbrough to Cherry posting up. Cherry working on Mark Rachik, excuse me. Cherry up and good with the right hand, and the Wolverines have the early lead, 2-0. Isaac Cherry, the big guy from Nordonia, opens the scoring. 2-0, 2 minutes gone by in this one. Mark Rachik left side. Rachik finds Ryan Rachik, 6-footer, good. The Rachiks combine for the first field goal of the night for Geneva. Two-two, the 17:39 mark. Cherry to the block, it's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Grove City ball on the baseline. Caleb Howler, 6'4" sophomore from Delaware, Ohio, in for the first time. Wayforth out. Yarbrough to Christensen in the corner. And back to Chase. Yarbrough in the lane up on the left hand. Rims out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Yarbrough comes up with it. Squirts out of there, still loose. Tipped by Haller to Randall. Wolverines with a second chance at it. Shot clock at 14. Haller to Christensen, right corner. Randall's open, right wing three for Randall. Back of the rim, no good. Haller, offensive rebound. Haller to the block, up on the left hand, it's spun out. Cherry snags it for Grove City. Cherry up with a hook and good. Caught the front of the rim and dropped in. Isaac Cherry with his second basket of the night. 4-2 Wolverines. $16:54 to go in the first half. And a turnover, the pass in the near corner for Tipton off the mark. And it is Grove City basketball. Line change for the Wolverines. They send a new crew out there. Anderson Skelton in along with Jonah Bach, John Ward, Austin Johncourt, and Drew Collins. A new quintet for Steve Lammy's squad. Johncourt, top of the key, down low. Bach flashes open, missed the reverse layup. And the rebound grabbed it by Geneva's Ryan Raichik. Tipton to the, or excuse me, that is Johns, I should say, number 30. To Ryan Raichik, left side three, no good. John Ward with the defensive board for Grove City. Ward ahead to Bach, right side. Bach back to Ward up top. Over to Anderson Skelton, the freshman from North Carolina. Bach finds Johncourt in the high post. Johncourt posting up over the right hand, too strong, no good. Skelton flies in for the rebound. Wolverines keep it. Left side, Bach, three-pointer up long. Drew Collins offensive rebound. Wolverines are attacking the glass. Ward, his three, good! John Ward hits a three. Wolverines kept battling and battling, getting offensive rebounds, and John Ward makes it pay off with his fourth three of the year. Bertovich pass left corner for Ryan Raichik, drives baseline. He is clocked in the paint by Drew Collins. Scott Gooden comes over and tells us the foul is on Drew Collins. It's the first foul of the night, and it'll send us to our first media timeout. Good start for the Wolverines, leading 7-2. We'll be back in 1 minute on the home of the Wolverines.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay.
When the wolf?
Oh, a wolf. Ooh!
What about the tiny dog? Cat? Owl? Dolphin? What does the turkey say? Whale?
Yeah, well, so.
Do the giraffe?
Giraffe, really? Okay. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit
NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Wolverines have, or Geneva, excuse me, has the ball, and we have free throws upcoming. No, it'll be 20 on the shot clock. Nope, well, it will be Ryan Raichik shooting two. After all that, Raichik gets two as he was fouled by Collins. Raichik 89% at the line and missed that one. So Raichik misses the first one. 15:42 to go first half. 7-2. Grove City the lead. Raichik up and good. Third point of the night for the 6'5" grad student. He has all three of the Geneva markers. 7-3. 15:36 to go first half. Bach, Randall, Collins, Cherry, and Russ Gump. Grove City's five. Cherry has it taken away. Raichik to steal. Raichik to the right block. Raichik up with the right hand. No good. Russ Gump cradles the rebound for Grove City. It's the Raichiks along with Johns, Bertovich, and Tipton. Geneva has its starting 5 out there. Those were 4 3/4 minutes into this one. Cherry right of the circle finds Gump posting up on Mark Rachik. Gump across the lane. It's knocked away, loose, and still loose. Cherry battling for it. Tipton knocks it away, and it's grabbed by Geneva. Wolverines turn over the basketball. 5 minutes gone by. Third turnover of the early going for Grove City. Top of the key with it is Johns. Johns with the lefty layup, rattles around and drops in, and Casey Johns cuts it to 7-5. First point of the night. First points of the night for Johns. And Geneva's whittled the lead back to 2. 16 to shoot. Bach to Gump, top of the circle. Grove City running its flex offense. Cherry top of the circle, facing up on Rachik. Give it off to Bach. Bach around Johns, back to Cherry. 4 to shoot. Cherry puts it on the floor, drives it up with the right hand and good. Isaac Cherry with 6. Strong move from Cherry. 9-5 Grove City, 14:09 to go first half. Berdovich up top now. Moves it left side, Mark Rachik. Rachik rips through, pulls up, fadeaway jumper, foul line, doesn't go. Russ Gump, another defensive rebound. Randall whips it ahead, it's deflected and grabbed by Geneva, the steal. Johns came out of there with it, looked like Berdovich got a hand on it. Johns driving kick, right corner. 3, Mark Rachik doesn't go. Jonah Bach the rebound, Geneva goes 1 and done. Wolverines doing a good job on the glass so far, out rebounding Geneva 10-2. Collins right of the circle, down low for Bach. Bach on the block. Across the lane for Gump, knocked away and off for Grove City. Wolverines maybe one extra pass in there, results in a turnover. Wayforth, Yarborough, and Christensen back in. Randall and Cherry stay out there, so it's the starting 5 for Grove City. Geneva goes to its bench for the first time as Berdovich checks out. And we see Alec Sirach in, a 6'3 junior from DuBois Central Catholic. Also in is Tommy Coletti, 6'3 freshman from Dover, Ohio. Coletti's made 8 starts this year. Coming off the bench tonight, Tipton drawing into the lineup for the first time this season. This is his second appearance of the year. 12 to shoot, Tipton with it. Gives it near side to Coletti. Coletti working on Yarborough. Right wing, Mark Rachik with it. Into the lane, bounce pass down low for Sirach. Puts it up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Sirach moves it out left side for Johns. Mark Rachik driving in, went up for a dunk. It was deflected, ball batted around, and grabbed by Grove City's Mike Christensen on a run out along the left sideline. And the shot clock needs to be reset. It should be about 25 or so. That will allow Grove City to send in subs. John Court, Howler, Skelton in, Randall, Cherry, Wayforth out. Shot clock at 24. 9-5 the Grove City lead. Skelton dumps it inside. Christensen posting up, gets inside. Nice spin and score. Mike Christensen's first points of the night. Old school low block maneuver for Christensen. 11-5, Grove City up 6 with 12:23 to go first half. Sirach knocked away by Christensen, and then Mike's going to be called for the foul. A little bit too much physicality there. Christensen's first, team second. Ryan Rachik back in for Geneva. Mark Rachik out. Mark Rachik leads the league in minutes played. He plays 36.5 per night. He played 42 minutes on Saturday in the 75-72 overtime win over Westminster. Trevor Tipton open, long right wing 3 doesn't go. Caleb Howler with the rebound for the Wolverines. Christensen down court to Yarborough. Back to Christensen. Howler up top. Into the high post, John Core with it. John Core off to Christensen, now back to John Core. Finds Yarborough in the foul circle. 13 to shoot. Christensen posting up on Trevor Tipton. Fadeaway jumper, high arcing shot, doesn't stay down. Rebound tipped out by Tommy Coletti, however, and the Wolverines will maintain possession as we've reached the under 12 media timeout. Grove City on top, 11-5. We'll come back with more first half action after this on the home of the Wolverines.
Hey, is that a faucet running?
Nope,
That's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest.
It is?
Yeah. Forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink. The water comes straight from the forest to us. In fact...
What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum.
That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we breathe.
How do trees clean the air?
They soak up the dirty air on their leaves, branches, and trunks, which means clean air for us.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yep. But the forest does more than give us clean air and water. It gives us shade for hot days, birds to listen to, and trees to climb.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know how cool the forest could be. Hey, let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Grove City will have the ball on the baseline. Wolverines will inbound out of a 1-4 set, leading 11-5. And will be Chase Yarbrough getting it to John Core left of the lane. John Core facing up on Siraka. Now he'll move it out to Skelton. Wolverines bring it back out to Yarbrough. Now right wing Ward. John Core left of the lane. Christensen posting up. Christensen doubled. Steps, fadeaway jumper up with the right hand. No good. Hit the backboard there for the rebound is Berdovich for Geneva back in during the timeout. Geneva 2 of 11 from the field. Grove City 5 of 14. Wolverines a 14-4 edge on the glass. Left of the lane, Ryan Rachik. Pull-up jumper, nothing but net. 5 for Rachik. 11-7. Don't want to leave that fella open too often if you're a Grove City fan. Christensen near block, posting up on Coletti. Kick it left wing for Ward. Three-pointer up short. And Sirach with the rebound for Geneva. Tornadoes come ahead. Berdovich over the timeline with it. Moving right to left. Works at the Coletti right corner. Now back to Ryan Rachik between the circles. Rachik into the lane, across the lane. It's tipped. It goes out of bounds off the forehead of Sirach. Yarbrough got a hand in the passing lane. And it's Grove City ball. Yarbrough, Randall, Christensen, Cherry, and Gump for Grove City. Cherry top of the circle. Now Gump right of the circle. 17 to shoot and a foul away from the ball. A hold coming on Geneva. It'll be on Berdovich. First foul of the night on Geneva. Tipton and Mark Rachik back in. Coletti and Sirach out at 10:31 of the first half. 11-7 Grove City. Yarbrough to Christensen. Gives it back to Yarbrough in the near wing. Randall right side of the baseline. 15-foot pull-up on the way. Good. Kyle Randall sticks the jumper. First points of the night for the junior from Northeast Ohio. 13-7, lead back to 6. Right wing open three. Mark Rachik, good. Rachik cuts the lead in half, hitting the three, his 15th of the year. Geneva shoots 36% from behind the three-point line. So does Grove City. Christensen, he'll shoot the three. He'll make the three. On cue, Mike Christensen with 5. The lead back to 6. 16-10, 9:40 to go first half. Braden Costi in for Geneva, and his pass tipped out of bounds on the near side. Costia, excuse me. Sorry, Braden. 6-foot junior from Minerva, Ohio. Jonah Bach, Drew Collins back in for the home team, along with Jackson Wayforth. Inbound to Berdovich, near side. 16 to shoot, Berdovich on Randall. Inside, wide open is Rachik. Ryan Rachik with 7. Wolverines lost track of him, and he'll make you pay. Lead back to 4. Cherry over to Collins left side. Wayforth, long 2 off the back of the rim. No, rebound put in by Rachik, and then he is fouled. It's Ryan Rachik with the rebound, and Foul coming on Drew Collins, his second, team third. Coming up at the half, we will have a first half recap. Scoring stats, we'll look back at the women's game, a 60-49 win for the Grove City women, and we'll take a gander at the PAC scoreboard. All that and more coming up at halftime. 9 minutes to go in the half. Geneva ball, Grove City up 4. Johns, they reverse it now right side to Berdovich. Berdovich, baseline drive, in for Tipton. He can't handle it. Wolverines have it. Bach will push it ahead, 4-on-3. Bach ahead to Collins, pulls up, right side, 3. Off the back of the rim. Berdovich the rebound, the foul line, and back the other way comes Geneva. Tipton left side to Berdovich. Berdovich behind the back pass to Tipton. Near baseline, Rachik with it. Ryan Rachik, reversal right corner. 3, Berdovich short. Randall flies in for the rebound for the Wolverines. Cherry, top of the circle, left side for Randall. Now Bach with it, back to Randall. Long 2, 17-footer off the back of the rim, no good, and Ryan Rachik will snag the rebound for Geneva. 8 minutes to go in the half, 16-12. It's been a defensive struggle here in the Grove City College Arena. These two teams know each other so well. Very few surprises when Geneva and Grove City get together. Mark Rachik to the left block. Now fadeaway jumper on the baseline doesn't go. Jonah Bach picks off the board for Grove City. Bach will push it ahead. Bach to the three-point line, keeps the dribble going. 7:37 to go in the half. Cherry to Randall, now left wing for Bach. Jonah finds Cherry left of the lane. Posting up on Tipton, 12 to shoot, up top for Collins. Drew Collins, three-pointer off the back of the rim. And Casey Johns cradles the carom for Geneva. Johns left of the lane, slipped, lost his footing, lost the ball. Here comes Grove City. Ahead to Bach, right side. Bach, pull up 3 in transition. Got it, nothing but net. Jonah Bach hits the 3. (19-12), the lead back to 7. 7 minutes to go in the half. Jonah Bach, he has the green light, and that's why. Johns, top of the circle, Ryan Rachik. Rachik into the lane. He's whacked. He's made his way to the hoop. Foul goes on Wayforth, his first, team fourth. And he reached the media timeout. 6:50 to go in the half. Grove City up 7. This is Wolverine basketball on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
So the Jonah Bach basket is under review. They're checking if it was a 3 or a 2. Of course, we are at midcourt behind press row, so our vantage point isn't the best. And it indeed is a 3, so it is 19-12. So the review, and that's what it's there for. Came to the media timeout. And it will be Geneva basketball with 6:50 to go in the half. Johns the inbound, harassed by the 6'9 John Corp into Mark Rachik. Now Berdovich will give it back off to Johns. 14 to shoot. 6:40 to go in the half. Grove City leading by 7. Right wing Berdovich with it. Berdovich pulls back his 3 on the way. Good. Berdovich hits the 3. The lead cut back to 4. 19-15. Berdovich's first points of the night. Berdovich's 21st 3 of the year. He and Ryan Rachik lead the team. Each have 21. Rachik with 7 points tonight. He's the game's high scorer. Down low, Yarbrough flashing open. Chase Yarbrough's first basket of the night. 21-15. Yarbrough now 1,031 points in his career. That moves him up a peg on the all-time scoring list. We'll talk about that at a later time. Right corner. Berdovich reversal top of the key. Casey Johns, 3 good and a foul. Casey Johns will have a 4-point opportunity. John Corr fouled him, his first, team 5th. So 21-18, Casey Johns with 5. So he hits his 9th 3 of the year. Came in 8 of 15 from behind the 3-point line. 20 of 22 at the foul line, 91%. And he hits that one, completing a 4-point play, and just like that, Grove City's lead cut to 2, 21-19, 5:50 to go, first half. Been tight throughout, and expected to be tight for the duration. It's Grove City, Geneva. Christensen, the right elbow, spins to the block, pivots. Now fadeaway jumper on the baseline. It is blocked by Coletti, and the rebound collected by Sirach for Geneva. Here come the Golden Tornadoes. Berdovich, inside out dribble with the right hand, right corner. Mark Rachik, 3 for the lead. Doesn't go. Sirach with the rebound. Sirach pivots up with the right hand and good. Alex Sirach ties the game at 21. Alex Sirach does a lot of things that don't show up in the box score. And Berdovich driving in, gets fouled as Skelton ran him over. Skelton's first, team 6th, and Geneva will have the ball on the baseline. It will be Geneva ball on the baseline as shot clock will go to 28. There's no reset in that situation. 21 all. Geneva scored the last 6. Big part of it, the Johns 4-point play. Johns looking to inbound, can't get it in. Finally finds Mark Rachik, left corner. Geneva in the bonus for the final 5 minutes of the half. Geneva, a good free throw shooting team, 74% as a team. Grove City, 75%. Johns in the lane. Johns near block to Sirach. Posting up Sirach. Pumps again, steps through up with the right hand, and good. Sirach, a strong move, and he gives Geneva the lead, 23-21. Ward at top of the circle. He checked in during the break. Ward, Yarbrough, Cherry, Christensen, Skelton. And a foul's going to be called on Geneva up top, as it will go on Sirach. He's been in the middle of everything the last few possessions. That's his first, team 2nd. Sirach out after giving Geneva some good minutes. Berdovich out, Tipton back in, along with Ryan Rachik. Yarbrough facing up on Johns, rips through, drives baseline, kick it over to Randall left side. 14 to shoot, 4:30 to go in the half. Randall reversal right side, Wayforth. Yarbrough up top, 3 on the way, doesn't go. And Tipton with a nice box out, he'll grab the defensive board. Geneva on an 8-0 heater. 4:17 to go in the half. Mark Rachik to the block, jumper over Wayforth, catches the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and it drops in. Mark Rachik with 5, and Geneva has opened up a 4-point lead. Cherry, left wing to Christensen, back to Cherry. Finds Yarbrough for Christensen, backdoor cut, layup is good. Nice cut by Christensen, good feed from Yarbrough. Lead cut to 2. Mike Christensen with a team-high 7 points. Mark Rachik near wing with it. Rachik working against Cherry. Gets cut off, turnaround jumper on the way, good. Mark Rachik with 7. 27-23. Christensen, now Geneva is at zone. Yeah, 2-3 zone for Geneva for the first time tonight. Yarborough left wing. Cherry to Christensen, posting up, jumper near side of the lane, good. 9 for Big Mike. 27-25. Geneva's lead cut back to 2. 3:05 to go first half. Into the forecourt with it. It's Casey Johns. Reversal right side. Tipton, catch and shoot. 3-pointer. It won't stay down. Yarborough had the rebound, lost it. It's grabbed by Ryan Rachik, and he puts it up and in. Rachik got position that time. 9 for Rachik. 29-25. 2:42 to go in the half. Yarborough to Cherry, top of the circle for Wayforth. Wayforth right elbow, near wing Yarborough. 15 to shoot. Cherry to Yarborough, posting up, jumper on the way, rims out. Ryan Rachik, defensive rebound for Geneva. Each team has its use it or lose it timeout as well as we approach the 2-minute mark. Johns in the forecourt, working on Randall out of a 1-4 high. Mark Rachik right of the circle. Left-hand dribble in on Yarborough, pumps, kicks it out top. 3, Tipton, good. Trevor Tipton's first points of the night. 7-point Geneva lead, 1:58 to go in the half. Wayforth to Christensen, and a foul away from the ball on Geneva. Goes on Tommy Coletti, his first, team third, and we've reached our under 4 media timeout. Timeout on the floor, Geneva leads by 7. Back after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Grove City will have the ball coming out of a timeout. Caleb Howler, Jonah Bach, Drew Collins, Kyle Randall, and Russ Gump take to the floor. It's Coletti, Johns, Mark Rachik, Ryan Rachik, and Tipton for Geneva. With 1:53 to go in the half. Grove City down 7. This is a 17-4 run for Geneva. Bach finds Collins left corner. Grove City needs a hoop here. Geneva seized the momentum. Gump back to Randall, finds Bach between the circles. 14 to shoot. Bach now for Collins, right elbow. Faces up on Rachik, near wing Randall. 7 to shoot. Bach with it. Bach to the left wing, 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3-pointer off the back of the iron. And Randall's going to be called for a foul on the rebound. He was blocked out nicely by Johns. It'll be Randall's first, but more importantly, the 7th. And KC Johns will shoot 1 plus the bonus with 1:29 to go in the half. So Johns, who completed a 4-point play earlier in the half, will shoot 1 and then the bonus. 21 of 23 at the line this year for the Quaker Valley graduate. That one rattles in. 33-25 Geneva. Again, each team has all of its timeouts. That would include the use it or lose it timeout. You can only take 3 timeouts into the second half. Get a full and 3 30s to start the game. And We've had no timeouts taken yet other than our requisite media timeouts. Wholesale changes for Grove City. Yarborough, Randall, Ward, Christensen, and Gump, the 5 for Steve Lammy's team. Johns, after the delay, will shoot and gets it to go. Geneva 4-5 at the line as a team, and the GTs have a 9-point lead, 1:25 to go in the half. Yarborough to Christensen, right wing. Yarborough up top with it. Ward, right wing, and now Christensen posting up, spins inside, pumps up with the left hand, and drops it in. 11 for Mike Christensen. Got just enough of it to drop in, and it fell through using gravity. Christensen has scored 6 straight for Grove City. Under a minute to go in the half. Johns left wing. Cross court to Coletti, and Coletti was standing out of bounds. Grove City will get it back. Wolverines could go 2 for 1 with the possessions. 53 on the game clock. See what Grove City does here. Randall will walk it over the timeline. Wolverines setting up a double screen to the right. Randall with it. Randall right of the lane. High off the glass. Can't get it to go. And the rebound speared by Mark Rachik. Geneva brings it at differential of 10 seconds. It would be awfully tough for Geneva to go 2 for 1, but Geneva will take the use it or lose it timeout. 30-second break. We'll take it as well. This is Wolverine basketball.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 11 private institutions and 2 associate members, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics. As a charter member of NCAA Division III, PAC student athletes excel in 23 varsity sports as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
.33 and 4/10 seconds remaining first half. 7-point Geneva lead. Geneva will have it in the front court at the hash mark on the near side. And will be Ryan Rachik, to inbound. He, Tipton, Mark Rachik, Johns, and Bertovich. Geneva has its starting 5 out there. Differential of a little over 10 seconds between the shot and game clocks. Grove City does not have a foul to give. 7 fouls in the half. Ball knocked away by Christensen into the backcourt. Tracked down by Johns. 8 to shoot. Ryan Rachik with it. Drives into the block. Up with the right hand. No good, but a late whistle. Yarborough picks up the foul. His first, team 8th. And 2 free throws upcoming for Rachik. Steve Lammy not thrilled with that call. So Rachik gathers himself and will shoot 2 with 14.7 seconds to go. Remember, Grove City has its use it or lose it timeout. Rachik hits the first one, 2 for 3 at the line tonight. He has 10. 35-27. Line to the right, puts it up, puts it in. Lead back to 9. Srock in. Rachik out. Protect him from getting a cheap foul before halftime. He does not have any, but I gamble. Inbound to Randall. Randall over the timeline. 10 seconds to go in the half. Randall around a screen from Cherry, 8 seconds. Yarborough open, right wing 3-pointer up. Missed everything. It lands on the baseline, and Geneva will have 4 seconds with which to work. Bertovich quickly back in. And Srock out. So a guard-oriented lineup out there for Geneva. This is a bit perilous for the Wolverines. They'll set up the 1-2-2, but not guarding the inbounder. Into Bertovich. 3 seconds. Bertovich at midcourt with 2. Bertovich pulls up 3 on the way, short. And that is the end of the first half. We go to the locker room with Geneva on the road, winners of 4 straight, leading 36-27. We'll come back with a first half recap after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Back here in the Grove City College Arena, it is halftime, and the Geneva men's basketball team leading Grove City 36-27 at the break. Geneva 13 of 27 from the floor. That's 48%. Grove City 12 of 32 for 38%. Grove City being out-rebounded. Geneva 18-16 on the glass. 6 turnovers for Grove City, 5 for Geneva. Geneva led in the first half. Ryan Rachik with 11. Casey Johns 8. Mark Rachik with 7. On the Grove City side, Mike Christensen 11. Isaac Cherry with 6. Jonah Bach, John Ward each with 3. Kyle Randall, Chase Yarborough with 2. Grove City led by 7 early on. Now Geneva, a 9-point lead. It's been a 9-point lead a couple of times. Only had the one lead change and a couple of ties, but right now Geneva on top, 36-27. As Grove City's won 8 of 9 coming in. Geneva 4 straight wins. So far, Geneva on the road with the lead. Earlier tonight, the Grove City women win 60-49. Reese Hazley, 13 points to lead the way for the Wolverines, all coming in the second half. Grove City now 5-3 in the PAC. When we come back, we'll take a look at the PAC scoreboard, get you caught up on everything ongoing around the league on a busy Wednesday night. We'll have more after this here on the home of the Wolverines.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
So you're giving up, just like that.
Giving up on what?
On getting an inheritance from a distant relative.
Don't you think if there were a billionaire in the family, we'd know about it by now?
Listen to me. We are one phone call away from riding horses on our own private polo grounds. One call from christening yachts, having a butler, using summer as a verb.
How do you figure?
Look, everyone's got a rich uncle somewhere. It's statistics. So the best thing you can do is just prepare for the inevitable.
Right, which is why I thought maybe it would be smart to take control of my finances. You know, start using a budget, get out of debt, set some retirement goals.
Budgets? Debt? You watch your mouth. Retirement shouldn't be a goal for us. It should be a way of life.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at goredforwomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, please, have a seat. So here's the thing. When this company brought you on, we took a chance on you. You didn't have that 4-year college degree we typically look for.
Right.
But we gave you a shot anyway. And since then, you've worked incredibly hard and given it your all.
Thanks.
You've been an important asset to the team, but I don't think you can be an intern here anymore. We want to hire you.
You're serious?
Absolutely.
Find your next great employee. Introduce yourself to the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
I won't let you down.
I know.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Tom Thornton.
And my name is Cindy Thornton. We've been married 38 years. We're retired, and this is how we live united.
We play golf and we travel, but we also decided we were going to give to and volunteer with United Way at our community free health clinic.
I do the nursing at the clinic.
I work the front office, checking in patients, greeting them, making them feel comfortable.
United Way is how we contribute, because we know our time and money are going to the right places, the places that need it most and implement it best.
Judging by the thank yous we get at the clinic, I'd say we're doing the right thing with our retirement, too.
We even get a few bless yous. It's incredible.
We're Tom and Cindy Thornton. We volunteer at our community free health clinic, so we don't just wear the shirt.
We live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes?
How could he do this to you? And for Sheila, she has split ends.
B, console her.
Oh, sweetie, this is going to happen a lot. 4, maybe 5 more times before you get married.
C, take charge.
Got to get this all straightened out. Give a little talking to, man to man, mano a mano. Hey, Steve. Is now a good time? No? Okay, no problem. Bye.
Or D, help her find a new boyfriend.
I know a great place to meet boys. The internet. Nice, single boys. Never mind. How about some ice cream?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Halftime here, the Geneva men lead Grove City 36 27. Elsewhere on the PAC scoreboard, 4:30 to go first half. St. Vincent putting the boots to Bethany, 45-25. Bearcats have been on a roll under head coach D.P. Harris. Elsewhere, final from earlier today, Waynesburg University holds off Franciscan in overtime, 76-71. And elsewhere, 9:29 to go first half. W&J up on Teal, 22-17. Allegheny leading at Westminster with 4:14 to go in the half, 21-15. Women's finals from tonight. Earlier today, in fact, Waynesburg defeated Franciscan 84-63. Of course, our final was Grove City 60, Geneva 49. St. Vincent women held off Bethany 86-79. W&J over Teal 78-32. And Allegheny outlasts Westminster 74-65. Geneva back out on the court, warming up for the second half. Grove City returning to the floor as well, as the second half of the 187th all-time meeting will be getting underway in about 3.5 minutes. We will take our final halftime break. We will come back with the second half. Wolverines need some work, or need to do some work. They're down 9. 36-27, Geneva leads. You're watching Grove City College basketball on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird, too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Geneva will have the ball to start the second half, moving from left to right. Geneva black jerseys, old gold numbers and letters outlined in white, old gold and white trim for Geneva. Grove City in the home whites, red numbers and letters, and red trim. And the teams, well, these starting five out there. Grove City, Kyle Randall, Chase Yarbrough at the guard spots, Jackson Wayforth and Mike Christensen, the forwards, the center, Isaac Cherry. For Geneva, Ryan Rachik, Mark Rachik, Trevor Tipton, K.C. Johns, and Jonathan Berdovich. Referee Scott Gooden will give the ball to Ryan Rachik, excuse me, and the second half is underway. Geneva up 9, but a long way to go. Ryan Rachik near side of the lane, works it into Tipton, kick it over to the driver. That is Mark Rachik. Rachik opens the second half. He has 9. 38-27, Randall 3, no good. Rebound loose, ends up in the hands of Mark Rachik. So Rachik, a basket and a rebound to start the second half, and Geneva with its largest lead of the night, 38-27. GTs want to try to break this one open early in the second half. Ryan Rachik left of the lane, drives baseline, cut off by Wayforth. Zips it over to Mark Rachik and shovels it out to Tipton, 6 to shoot. K.C. Johns driving in. Johns up with the left hand, and a foul will be called as Christensen got him. With 2 foul shots forthcoming. Mike Christensen called for the foul, his second, team first. In terms of fouls, Drew Collins, Mike Christensen, 2 for Grove City. Nobody with more than 1 for Geneva. So Johns to shoot 2. He's 3 for 3 at the line tonight. 8 points for the Quaker Valley graduate, shooting at the line to the right. And that one does not go. Wayforth out, Caleb Haller in for Grove City. 19:08 to go, second half. Johns, that was just his 3rd miss at the line this year. It's been stunning for him to miss 2, and he knocks down that one. So 9 for K.C. Johns, 39-27, Geneva with the lead. This is a 24-6 run going back to the the first half. Yarbrough for Cherry, knocked away. Berdovich tried to make the save, but could not. It stays Wolverine ball, 16 to shoot. Yarbrough will trigger near side in front of the Grove City bench. And Geneva will stay in the man. Geneva showed matchup zone on 1 possession. That was it in the first half. Likewise, Grove City's been man. Randall, right wing, 12 to shoot. Top of the key for Yarbrough. 3 on the way too strong, no good. And there for the rebound is K.C. Johns. Johns into the front court, leaves it for the trailer Berdovich, and now Ryan Rachik steaming down the lane up on the right hand. Too strong, doesn't go. Rebound loose, it goes through the legs of Cherry. He comes up with it, ends up on his rear, and is called for the travel. Ward in for Grove City. John Ward replacing Haller in the lineup. And Geneva has it on the baseline. Johns will inbound. 20 on the shot clock after the backcourt turnover by Grove City. Inbound to Ryan Rachik, left corner. Rachik towards the lane, now back out to Johns. Reversal right side, Berdovich. Right corner for Trevor Tipton. 10 to shoot. Tipton, lob onto the baseline, and Christensen called for the foul. That's 3 on Mike. That is of significance. Not much doubt on that one, so 3 for Christensen. He'll stay in for now. Johns finds Mark Rachik on the near right wing. Geneva setting up its half-court offense against the Grove City man-to-man. Johns guarded by Ward, 11 to shoot. Johns right of the lane and now back to the elbow. Out to Ryan Rachik between the circles. Rachik posting up on Randall. Rachik, fadeaway jumper over Yarbrough, good. Ryan Rachik extends the lead to 41-27. Rachik, the game's high scorer with 13. Cherry, top of the circle, right wing to Yarbrough. Ward posting up. Ward into the lane. John Ward up with the right hand and good. John Ward, his first deuce of the evening. He hit a 3 in the first half. 5 for John. 41-29. 17:30 to go. Long way to go. The Wolverines need to get some stops. Geneva's been pretty crisp offensively. Berdovich down low, and it's loose, intended for Tipton. Fished out of there by John Ward. So a score and a stop for Grove City. Randall dribbling it off his foot, ball pinballing around, and we're going to have a foul on Cherry in the scramble for the basketball. So he clipped Ryan Raychick, who then took down Christensen. Cherry called for the foul, his first, team third, as he started that chain reaction. Geneva has the ball in the backcourt. Tipton out. Tommy Coletti back in, the 6'3 freshman from Dover, Ohio. Russ Gump back in for Grove City along with Jonah Bach. The Wolverines are going to set up in the half-court defense. Ryan Raychick left side. Hand off to Berdovich. Ryan Raychick left side. Raychick, game high 13 points, knocked away from him by Cherry. Cherry the steal, here come the Wolverines. Yarbrough over the timeline with it. Yarbrough only 2 points tonight, came in averaging 16 per game. Wolverines like to see him get going offensively. Gump to Bach. Back to Gump. Right of the lane, Christensen with it. Christensen posting up. Christensen steps through, ducks the shoulder, around up with the right hand. High off the glass, no good. Rebound grabbed by Johns on a run out. Johns into the front court with it. Johns dribbling with a left hand through traffic. Back to Berdovich, and now Raychick sets up the offense. Ryan Raychick with it. Near wing Coletti. Shot clock at 15. Coletti working on Gump. Swings it over to Berdovich, left sideline. 10 to shoot. Berdovich into the lane, goes all the way, puts it up and in. Berdovich shot the gap, he has 5. (43-29), lead back to 14, and a foul will be called, a reach-in on Ryan Raychick. His first, team first, and we've reached the under 16 media timeout. 43-29, Geneva with the lead. We'll be back with more after this here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Geneva on top, 43-29. Tornadoes are 16 of 31 from the field tonight, 52%. Grove City 13 of 36 for 36%. Each team has turned over the basketball 7 times tonight. Grove City ball in the front court on the baseline. 1-4 inbound to Drew Collins, who checked in during the media timeout. Finds Jonah Bach left wing. 15 to shoot. Yarbrough top of the circle. Cherry in the lane, and he is going to be fouled. I think they'll get Berdovich for the verticality rule. Call a block either way. Berdovich picks up his second. Team second. Yarbrough will inbound again. Over to Drew Collins, right side. Yarbrough working on Tipton. Yarbrough, 10-footer in the lane by the lefty. Can't get it to go. Coletti with the rebound for Geneva. Good box out by a number of the Geneva defenders, allowing Coletti to grab the rebound. Geneva, 22-17 edge on the glass tonight. Grove City top team in the league rebound margin-wise, but Geneva's had the upper hand. Grove City came in plus 9.8 on the season. Geneva plus 1.9, but Geneva with a decided edge so far tonight. Near corner 3, good for Trevor Tipton. Tipton's second 3 of the night, and Geneva has opened up a 46-29 lead. Cherry, ball deflected away. Cherry tracks it down. 13 to shoot. Right wing Yarbrough with it. Finds Wayforth. 7 to shoot. Bach with it. Bach, line drive 3, good. Much needed hoop for the Wolverines. Second 3 of the night for Bach. Wolverines are back within 14, 46-32. 14:44 to go. Wolverines need to get a few more stops. Geneva over 50% from the floor tonight. There's a stop. Bach with a steal as Bertovich threw it right to him. Bach pulls up left wing, 3 on the way. Good again! Jonah Bach's third 3 of the night, and here come the Wolverines. 46-35. Wolverines back within 11 just like that. I believe that is Jonah's 200th career 3 also. We'll double check that. Left of the lane, Mark Rachik, no good. Rebound, Cherry with it for Grove City. Cherry ahead to Bach. Right side, Collins is open, 3, no good, but Yarbrough with the rebound. Yarbrough inside, up with the right hand, no, he's fouled and he'll shoot 2. Yarbrough will go to the line for the first time tonight. And the foul was on whom? Yarbrough's first one, no good. The foul was on Sirach, who checked in during the break. His first, team third. Yarbrough hits that one. Yarbrough goes 1 for 2. 3 points tonight for Yarbrough. And Grove City has trimmed the lead to 10. 13:50 to go, second half. Ryan Rachik between the circles, near wing to Johns. Johns, bounce pass high post for Ryan Rachik. In on Austin Johncourt. Rachik pump steps through up with the right hand, no good. A little bit too strong. Kyle Randall the rebound. Wolverines can cut it to single digits. Randall right of the lane, shovels it out to Christensen, out to Bach. Find Johncourt. Back to Bach, or back to Christensen, excuse me. Mike in the lane over to Randall, 14 to shoot. Johncourt top of the circle, 8 to shoot. Bach with it, 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass Christensen, 15-footer in the lane, got it! Mike Christensen, first points of the second half. Christensen now with 13. 46-38. Wolverines battling back, as you knew they would. Tipton out to Johns. Left of the lane, Ryan Rachik with it. Turnaround jumper, good. Big basket there for Geneva, 15 for Rachik. (48-38), lead back to 10. 12:35 to go. Bach, who hit his 200th career 3 a little bit ago. Get it to Christensen, near block. Christensen posting up. Hooks it inside, Johncourt on the block. Johncourt pivots, steps through. Back to Haller. Haller jumper on the baseline, good. Caleb Haller's first points of the night. Johncourt got in trouble, found his buddy Haller, and Caleb Haller finishes. 48-40, 12:10 to go, second half. Near right wing, Ryan Rachik with it. Guarded by Bach, behind the back with the dribble. Rachik into the lane, runs into Johncourt. And a jump ball is going to be called, and Grove City has the arrow. Good defense from Johncourt. And we've reached the timeout. We are exactly at the 12-minute mark. Grove City's back within 8, 48-40. We'll have more after this on the home of the Wolverines.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support. for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
We did a little bit of double checking with the breaking feed. That last three-pointer by Jonah Buck was his to the 200th of his career. And it's Grove City working against the Geneva defense. Now Geneva back to the zone. Yarborough, they left him open. Three good. Wolverines made him pay. Yarborough's first three of the night, 48-43. (48-43), 11:36 to go. Down the lane with it, Rachik all the way. Layup is good. Rachik answers. He has 6.5, 17 for the game. And it's 50-43. Ward three, it doesn't go. Rachik with the rebound. Johns over the timeline with it. Johns between the legs with the dribble. Near wing to Rachik. Guarded by Randall. Randall posting up. Randall to the block. Randall pumps, puts it up, and in a foul. Rachik is too strong inside. He has a three-point opportunity. Fouls on Randall, his second, team fourth. (52-43). Rachik, line to the right, 3 of 4 at the line tonight. He's made 3 in a row. And that streak ends. Long, Jonah Bach the rebound. 52-43, 11 minutes to go. Randall finds Collins, who's back in. Collins, Bach, Randall, Cherry, and Gump. Grove City 5. Cherry swings it over to Gump, right wing. Wolverines were within 5 moments ago, but the lead back to 9. Bach, 3, off the front of the rim, and Trevor Tipton snags the rebound for Geneva. Tipton, Bertovich, Johns, and the Rachik brothers for Geneva. With 10:30 to go. Johns on the near wing. Johns around a screen to the left side. Left side, Mark Rachik with it. Down low for Ryan Rachik to Mark Rachik. Layup is good. 11 for Mark Rachik. 54-43. Quick 6 for Geneva to open up an 11-point lead once again. Bach right side, finds Randall. Gump top of the circle with it. Reversal left side to Collins. Randall top of the key. Over to Cherry. 10 to shoot. Bach up top with it. Bounce pass to Gump left of the lane. Gump right hand dribble. 5 to shoot. Gump jumper off the rim, no good. And the rebound snared by Bertovich. Outlet down court for Mark Rachik. Right corner, 3 on the way. No good. It was put up by Tipton, and Jonah Bach with the rebound. Outlet down court to Drew Collins, right side, and back to Bach. Cherry rips through, drives in. Cherry to the block, and he is fouled. Ryan Rachik, got him his second, team fourth. Srock back in for Geneva. Ryan Rachik out. The Grove City 5, Bach, Christensen, Wayforth, Cherry, and Yarborough. Christensen on the near block. Fadeaway jumper. Too strong, doesn't go. Rebound pinballing around, and Mark Rachik will collect it for Geneva. 9:13 to go in the second half. Geneva up 54-43. Geneva led by 9 at the half. Wolverines within 5 moments ago, but Geneva scored the last 6. KC Johns. He has 9 tonight. Work it down low. Srock putting up. Blocked by Yarborough. Srock the rebound. Wolverines push ahead. Yarborough into the front court. Yarbrough to Cherry. Cherry inside, puts it up, in and a foul. Strong explosion for Cherry, his first points of the second half. Foul on Sirach, his third, team fifth, and Cherry will go for a three-point play. Cherry to shoot one, 16 of 29 at the line this year, 55%. Cherry has 8. And shot rims out, no good. Sirach the rebound. 8:42 to go in regulation. Lead down the 9 with Geneva the basketball. Each team 3 timeouts left, a full and 2:30. Right of the lane with it. Shot put up and good. That was Mark Rachik. Rachik with 13. 56-45. Christensen, right side, Yarbrough. Swing it to Cherry, top left circle. Caleb Haller dribbling. Haller down the lane, dumps it inside. Yarbrough wide open, lefty layup is good. Yarbrough pulls the Wolverines back within 9 again, and Grove City will take a timeout with 8:09 to go in the second half. So it's a 30. That will become a media timeout. We'll take the full timeout as well, right here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
(56-47), Geneva on top. Geneva with the basketball. Into the front court comes KC Johns. Grove City 2 timeouts left. Geneva with 3. Arrow belongs to the Golden Tornadoes. Johns left of the lane, guarded by Cherry, and Isaac Cherry will be called for the foul. His second, team fifth. Now we reached the media timeout. The other one was the bonus media timeout that we have in the second half. This one is merely a regular one. We'll take a timeout as well. 7:53 to go. Back after this on the home of the Wolverines.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Geneva ball coming out of the stoppage. 18 to shoot for Geneva. Johns with it. Left side. Over to Tipton. Tipton will give it off to Rachik. Near wing now for KC Johns. 7 to shoot. Berdovich with it. Around Yarborough. Berdovich under the baseline. Works it down low for Tipton. Blocked by Cherry. And the rebound is grabbed by Grove City's Mike Christensen. Here come the Wolverines right to left. Christensen pulls up for the trailer now, Yarborough. Bach with it. Bach 3 threes, 9 points tonight. Gets it back from Cherry. Ward top of the circle. Christensen posting up. Christensen backs down. 12-footer in the lane short. Yarborough with the rebound. Puts it over the left hand. No, but contact. Tipton got him. And Yarborough will go to the line. Tipton picks up the foul. His first. Team 6th. Grove City's in the bonus the rest of the night. So Yarborough to shoot 2. 6 in the second half, 8 for the game. Misses that one now, 1 of 3 up the line. Randall for Bach. Line to the left, Yarborough up and good. 9 for Yarborough, 56-48, 7:10 to go in regulation. Wolverines have been able to get a couple of stops. They need a few more. Mark Rachik, right wing. Dribbling around, working on Christensen. Rachik, fadeaway jumper in the lane, tough shot, and Mark Rachik sticks it. 15 for Rachik. Christensen 3, no good, rattles out, and the rebound collected by Mark Rachik. 58-48, 6:40 to go. Every time the Wolverines get close, one of the Rachiks, Ryan or Mark, have an answer. They have 16 of the 22 second half points for Geneva. And combined, they average 32 a game. Tipton in the lane, short jumper. It's short, ball tipped up in the air. Christensen snags it for Grove City. Christensen's 4th board of the night. Left wing, Randall, 3 on the way, good. Randall, first points of the second half. And Grove City again within 7. (58-51), 6:05 to go. Johns with it. Johns between the legs with the dribble. Far side, give it off to Rachik. Left elbow, Mark Rachik with it. Jumper on the way. That one doesn't go, but a foul on the rebound. They'll get Mike Christensen a push away on the block out, and that's Mike's 4th, team 6th. He was battling and a little bit too physical. Picking up his 4th, the official right there, and he saw it. Not one you could really argue. Baseline inbound into the near corner for Rachik. Ryan Rachik has it. 17 to shoot. Russ Gump and Drew Collins back in for the Wolverines. Rachik posting up, steps through, in on Gump, jumper with the right hand. No good. Ball tipped around, grabbed underneath by Berdovich. He came out of nowhere to keep the possession alive for Geneva. 14 on the shot clock. Corner 3 by Ryan Rachik, no good. Randall the rebound. Outlet down court for streaking Collins, and he can't make the catch. Just a bit too long. And Grove City commits its 8th turnover of the night. (58-51), Geneva on top. Grove City led early, but Geneva's had the lead for the preponderance of the ball game. Johns, near side for Tipton. Tipton around a screen to the left from Ryan Rachik. Working right corner, Mark Rachik. He'll drive right baseline. Working to Berdovich, left side. Johns driving in. No look pass down low. Up and good with the right hand is Mark Rachik. 17 for him. And again, the lead back to 9. Right corner, Randall 3, rims out, no good. Gump had the rebound, and a foul will be called. And they'll get Tipton, so it'll put Gump on the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. So Russ Gump will shoot 1 plus the bonus, looking to cut into this 60-51 margin. Russ has attempted 1 free throw this year, and he made it. Gump out of Bloomsburg, Central Columbia High School. First one is good as it rattled around and dropped in. First point of the night for Gump. 60-52. The arena goes quiet. Gump puts it up. Puts it in. So Russ Gump goes 2 for 2. He'll check out. Jackson Wayforth back in. 4:47 to go. Wolverines within striking distance. For Geneva, certainly not. You're glad to be up 7, but not the most comfortable 7-point leads. Again, you know this history, which goes back to 1899. You'd feel the same way if Grove City was up 7. Berdovich top of the key with it. Berdovich right of the lane to Ryan Rachik. Pivots, steps through. Works at left corner. Mark Rachik, 3, doesn't go. And a foul on the rebound. They'll get Bach battling inside with Tommy Coletti. Jonah Bach with a foul. His first, team 7th, and 1-and-1 time for Coletti. Coletti 7 of 14 at the line this year. He has not scored yet. He has now. First one is good. He'll get another one. Coletti has made 8 starts this year. Averages 8 points per game, along with 4 rebounds. Second one long, no good, so he's still at 50%. And Jonah Bach snags the rebound. Jonah's 4th board of the night. Bach right wing with it, 4:16 to go. Wolverines down 8. Cherry to Bach, harassed by the rangy Coletti. Left wing Mike Christensen back in with the 4 personals. Bach to Cherry left side, 12 to shoot. Cherry right of the lane. Cherry to the block, pulls up, out the box, 7 to shoot. Jonah with it, finds Christensen, 5 seconds. Christensen driving in, puts it up off the backboard, no good. Wayforth the follow, off the rim, no good. Ball batted around and snared finally by Ryan Rachik for Geneva. Couple of close range looks for the Wolverines, neither would go. 3:40 to go. We'll have the final media timeout of the night on the next dead ball. We have a timeout, Geneva. It's going to be a full timeout with 3:37 to go. Timeout on the floor. Geneva leading by 8. We'll be back with more after this on the Wolverines Sports Network.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
(61-53) Geneva leads. Geneva basketball on the near side. Casey Johns with it, working on Jonah Bach. 14 to shoot, each team 2 timeouts left in regulation. Both teams 7 fouls, Geneva with the arrow. Coletti with it, back out to Casey Johns, 6 to shoot. Johns working on Christensen. Johns up with the right hand, can't get it to go, rebound. We have a foul, and who's it on? We'll go to the other end. John Ward will shoot 1-and-1. Wasn't sure who they were going to get. They were both battling, but it's going to go on Tommy Coletti, his second, teammate. And a disgusted look on the face of Jeff Sanacero. He thought it should be going the other way and might have a case. John Ward shooting 1 plus the bonus. Line to the left. First one is up and good. 6th point of the night for John Ward. Ward, 4 of 5 at the line this year. Puts it up. Puts it in. John Ward, 7 points tonight. He is putting together a very, very solid senior campaign. Coletti out. And Geneva has its starting 5 out there with 3:16 to go. The Raychicks, Johns, Berdovich. And Trevor Tipton. 3:08 to go, 6-point game. Johns dribbling up top, working on John Ward. Left wing to Tipton. 3, Tipton, long, no good. Rebound out of bounds, off of Berdovich. It's Grove City ball, 2:59 to go. Wolverines bring it ahead. Bach over to Ward. Ward to Yarbrough. Yarbrough with it. Yarbrough steps through up the left hand and good. Chase Yarbrough. A dozen. The Wolverines are within 4. 61-57. Ryan Raychik near wing with it is Johns. 2:30 to go in regulation. Mark Raychik guarded by Cherry. Drives left of the lane. Cut off. Pivots. Finds Ryan Raychik down the lane, up with the right hand, blocked by Cherry. Rebound Tipton, 8 to shoot. Moves it back to Berdovich. 3, up short. Rebound, Christensen with it for Grove City. 2:16 to go. Outlet down court, Yarbrough. Long 3, back of the rim, no. Cherry the rebound. Cherry posting up. Cherry up with the right hand, back of the rim, front of the rim and in. 10 for Cherry, 61-59. The Wolverines have come thundering back within 2. 1:55 to go. Horn set for Geneva. Mark Raychik, left side. Entry now, Ryan Raychik on the baseline. 10 to shoot. Posting up. He's doubled. Yarbrough picked his pocket, and then a foul. Chase Yarbrough will have a one-on-one, a chance to tie it up with 1:40 to go. Foul on Raychik. Ryan Raychik's 3rd, team 9th, and a one-on-one upcoming. Yarbrough to the line. He's gone make tonight both times. 2 for 4. This is 1 plus the bonus with 1:40 to go. 61-59. 61-60. It is a 9-0 run for Grove City. Yarbrough trying to make it a 10-0 run. He does not, it rattles out. And Geneva clings to the lead, 61-60. Mark Raychik the rebound. 61-60, 1:32 to go. Mark Raychik left side. Raychik on the block. Raychik harassed by Cherry. Right side, Berdovich, a ball fake. Slides to his left, kicks it near corner to Tipton. 11 to shoot, 1:20 to go in regulation. Tipton to Ryan Raychik, top of the key, down the lane, puts it up, and it rattles off, no good. Mike Christensen rebound. Wolverines have a chance to take the lead for the first time in a month of Sundays. 1:05 to go. Each team 2 timeouts. Wolverines from the double bonus. Randall far side. Randall to Yarbrough posting up. Yarbrough for the lead, short. Rebound dug out by Mark Raychik. And again, Geneva maintains a 1-point lead. 61-60, 46 seconds to go. Berdovich into the front court. Can the Wolverines get one more stop? The defense has helped lead the comeback. Casey Johns left wing on Christensen, who has 4 fouls, 10 to shoot. Ball knocked away, goes out of bounds, off of Isaac Cherry's right arm. 8 to shoot, 31 and 8/10 seconds left in regulation. Geneva will inbound far side deep in the corner. Geneva has not scored in over 3.5 minutes. Get into Ryan Raychik, out to Tipton, 3 on the way, short, no good. Rebound Christensen after a good box out. Wolverines can go for the win, 22 seconds to go. 61-60, timeout Grove City. 19 seconds to go, it's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Wolverines can go for the win when we come back. 61-60 Geneva on the home of the Wolverines.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
61-60 with 19.3 seconds to go. Each team has, Geneva has 2 timeouts left, a full and a 30. Grove City has a 30. Geneva has the arrow. 9 fouls on Geneva, 7 on Grove City. Rachik, Tipton, Bertovich, and Johns for Geneva. Yarbrough, Christensen, Bach, Cherry, and Randall for Grove City. And it will be Chase Yarbrough inbounding top of the key far side. In the Bach. Bach with the ball fake. 16 seconds to go. Christensen near side of the lane, posting up. Christensen, fadeaway jumper for the lead. Got it! Mike Christensen gives Grove City the lead. 62-61. Mike Christensen puts Grove City up a point with 9 seconds to go. And now we're going to have, it was an official's timeout to fix the clock. And now we will have a timeout taken by Geneva. Full timeout taken by Geneva with 10.4 seconds to go. We'll keep it here. The timeout taken, Mike Christensen hitting the jumper. Christensen now with 15 tonight. Grove City has scored the last 11 to take the lead. Geneva led by as many as 17 in the second half. The Wolverines have to get one more stop. Ward, Christensen, Yarbrough, Randall, and Cherry. For the Wolverines, Geneva has to go the length of the floor. Geneva can run the baseline after the made basket. Ryan Rachik will trigger, excuse me. The official explaining to him that he can move along the baseline. Wolverines do not have a foul to give. 7 fouls on the Wolverines. If there is a jump ball, Geneva has the arrow. Inbound to Johns, 8 seconds to go. Working on John Ward over the timeline with 5 seconds to go. Johns left of the lane. Johns works at right corner. Bertovich 3 for the win. It's short, and the Wolverines win it! Grove City has come back to stun Geneva, 62-61. Grove City wins it. It's a Wolverine winner. Grove City, one of the great comebacks in the 125-year history of this rivalry. 62-61. Grove City goes to 7-1 in the PAC, 10-3 overall. We'll come back with a happy recap after this right here on the home of the Wolverines.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies. Oh, that's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better. Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is the news. This morning, we are saluting the 2.2 million women who have joined in the war effort. They now make up 37% of the workforce, changing their role forever.
The prestigious Harvard Medical School is breaking ground today, opening its doors to new female applicants.
Today, little girls all over the world look to the sky, where the first woman is now in space.
Military stereotypes are challenged today with the trailblazing promotion of a U.S. female officer to 4-star general. It was just announced that the vast majority of last year's doctorate degrees were earned by women.
We've come so far, but our news is changing for the worse. More women die from heart disease and stroke than men, even though it can be prevented. Make a change at GoRedForWomen.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
We are back here in the Grove City College Arena, where tonight Grove City rallies from a 17-point deficit to stun Geneva 62-61. Mike Christensen's jumper with 10 seconds to go gives Grove City the victory. Wolverines have won 9 of 10. They're 7-1 in the PAC, at least for now, in a tie for first in the PAC. In fact, they will be tied for first because Chatham has the open date. So the Wolverines, in fact, as of now, Grove City's in first because Grove City defeated Chatham earlier. But again, a lot of basketball left with Grove City. This team dug deep just when it looked bleak, but Grove City getting stop after stop, and then finally Mike Christensen hitting the jumper with 10.4 seconds left to put Grove City up 62-61. Wolverines get a stop at the end, forcing a tough shot in the corner, and the Wolverines knock off Geneva 62-61. You think back over the years, all the great Grove City Geneva games. Of course, that semifinal game last year, Geneva, a 3-point play with 1 second left to win that one by a point. You go back to over 20 years ago on a night it was a blizzard outside, and Chuck Cotterman in double overtime scored a putback for the Wolverines to hoop off to our left. The PAC title game, February 29th, 2020 here. Grove City had a huge lead. Geneva came all the way back, tied the game. Alden Weiner hit a basket for the Wolverines. The Wolverines closed the game on, I think, a 16-0 run or something. Grove City won that one, and anytime Grove City and Geneva get together, it's memorable, and tonight, this one especially memorable, 62-61. We'll see if we can wrangle a post-game guest or two and all that more. We don't have anywhere to be. We'll take another timeout, come back with more of the recap after this on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird, too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Back here on the Wolverines Sports Network, Grove City, a 62-61 win. Wolverines close the game on a 9-0 run over the final 4 minutes of the ball game. 62-61 the final. Mike Christensen's jumper with 10 seconds to go put the Wolverines ahead, and then they get a stop to finish it. Wolverines 3 men in double figures. Mike Christensen leading the way with 15. 6 twos and a 3, 15. Chase Yarbrough, 10 of his 12 points in the second half. 3 twos and a 3. 3 of 6 at the line for a dozen points. Isaac Cherry, 5 field goals, 0 for 1 at the line. He had 10. Jonah Bach, 3 threes for 9 points. He helped spark the comeback. Jonah now exactly 200 career threes for the McDowell grad. He's the second Grove City player to reach 200 threes. You know, he has some fans here that appreciate that. Bach with 9 points on his 3 threes. Also tonight, John Ward. Boy, he was big tonight. A 2 and a 3, 2 for 2 at the line, 7. Kyle Randall, a 2 and a 3 for 5. Caleb Haller, a basket for 2. Russ Gump, 2 for 2 at the line for 2. And then we had Drew Collins, Jackson Wayforth, Austin Johncourt all played, did not score. Grove City, 17 twos, 7 threes, 7 of 11 at the line for 62 points. For Geneva, Ryan Rachik led the way. Which looked like every time the Wolverines had an answer, he changed the question. Rachik, 19 points tonight, 8 twos, 3 of 5 at the line for 19. Mark Rachik, 7 twos and a 3 for 17. Casey Johns, a 2 and a 3, 4 or 5 at the line, 9 points for Johns. 6 for Trevor Tipton on a pair of threes. Jonathan Berdovich, a 2 and a 3 for 5 points. Alex Sirach, 2 field goals for 4. Tommy Coletti, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. And Braden Costia played, did not score. Geneva 19 twos, 5 threes, 8 of 12 at the line, 61 points. Geneva led 36-27 at the half. Geneva led by as many as 17, 46-29 in the second half. Grove City rallies for the win, however, 62-61. And we'll see if we can get a post-game guest here. And we're going to get Jonah Bach to join us here. He was the first one out, so he gets the headset first, and who knows, maybe we'll bring Isaac Cherry on, too. He's smiling like a slit watermelon over there. But Jonah Bach, congratulations. Great comeback.
Thank you.
Grove City, Geneva, it's always a battle. It's been a battle for 125 years. Started to feel pretty good. Didn't look good for most of the night, but congratulations, young man.
Yeah, 2 great teams, 2 great schools too, and it's always fun playing them. And since we've been here, we never beat them. So we all were hungry for it tonight. And getting down big in the first half was a challenge for us, but something we needed, and it shows we're a championship team.
Down big in the first half, down big in the second half, down 17. But it was 46-39 or 46-29. But as I look here on my handy-dandy scoreboard, 3-pointer by number 5, Jonah Bach, another 3-pointer. Kind of got things kick-started. That second one, the half, was your 200th career 3, by the way. Didn't know if you knew that or not, but now you do. But seems like you had that little bit of a slump in December. It seems like you've been able to break out of it here as of late. But what's been the key?
Yeah, I mean, just consistently getting in the gym to work on your shot. Sometimes it's easy to get complacent when you know you're a good shooter, but you're always going to hit slumps, and it's just a mental game trying to get out of it, and then once you're out of it, stay out of it and keep firing away with confidence.
And it seemed like for much of that run, the Wolverines would chip away, and then one of the Raychicks would get a basket. That had to be frustrating. You would get stops, and then they would make a tough shot. I mean, they're obviously great players. They combined for 36 tonight. They average a combined 36 per night. You guys, you've been in a lot of tight battles throughout the years. Last year, strong second half finish. Of course, the tournament game down at Geneva. They had the last second win last year. But what is it about this team? Obviously, you guys are a very mature team.
Yeah. I mean, we're all experienced. You got over 10, 11 upperclassmen that have all been in the lineup since they were freshmen. Great leadership. People that were good leaders last year, even better this year. And we're all playing our part. Know what our role is, and we all are perfecting that and coming together to make a great team.
Wolverines are down 61-60 late. Time winding down, and Mike Christensen, much like he did to beat Fredonia State back in November, similar distance shot. I had a pretty good view from here when he let it go. I'm thinking, that baby's in. What was going through your mind?
Oh, well, that's Mike's shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of those. He's in the gym taking hundreds of those each day. So we all had, a lot of confidence that he would make that. As soon as he gets that shot, it's going in.
And that shot's kind of a lost art in basketball. Obviously, the three-pointer's popular. You're very good at the three-pointer. But that 10, 12, that intermediate range, the mid-range, if you will, a lot of guys don't. It's not a strength, but not just with Mike, but a lot of the guys on this roster, really excel in that area. And obviously, it's because of the work they've put in, right?
Yeah, and kind of like I said, knowing kind of our role. So guys who aren't great three-point shooters, they get great at that 15, 16-foot shot. So we got a lot of weapons.
Jonah Bach, one of those weapons, 9 points tonight, 3 threes, helping Grove City rally for a 62-61 win over Geneva. Jonah, congratulations. Win number 10 overall, 7-1 in the league, tied for first in the league now, at least for now, ahead of Chatham due to the head-to-head tiebreaker. So we will head into the weekend atop the PAC. Again, a lot of basketball left, but a fun one. Great comeback, great job, and go get them Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Jonah Bach, 9 points tonight, joining us here, and we'll see. Jonah's going to leave. He has a special guest waiting for him over there, so we won't say who it is, but yeah, well they do. Do you want to come on, Isaac? Isaac Cherry, he has a fan there too. Although she's quite a bit younger, so. Isaac Cherry, 6'6" sophomore. Who's the lovely the little girl right there?
That's my baby sister, Mariah.
Babe Mariah. How old is Mariah?
She is 3.
She is 3, and she saw the Wolverines beat Geneva tonight. Isaac, congratulations, 10 points tonight in the win. They come from behind victory. Obviously, it's never easy with Geneva. Whoever wins, it's never easy.
Never.
But had to be at times frustrating tonight, but maybe in the end that made it that much more enjoyable.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, it's always hard with Geneva. Even last year, it was very similar. We started off strong. They come back, they kick us in the face. But then, we came back in the end. And that's what we were talking about in the locker room, actually. It's just we can't worry about X's and O's. It's just get in and just fight.
And the Wolverines certainly did that, down 17 and chipping away. You had a big block coming down the stretch also. Obviously, at 6'6", and you are the team's leading shot blocker and certainly a proficient shot blocker. But how about that defense down the stretch, holding this explosive Geneva team scoreless over the final 4+ minutes?
Like I said, we were just mentally locked in there, really focused on defense. For me, I was talking to Coach after, and I said, I was even thinking about like positioning or stuff like that, just knowing like I have to be somewhere, and if I need to help my teammate, I'm there to help them.
And of course, tonight 10 points as well. We saw some flashes from you offensively last year, but it seems like this year that you have made that big leap freshman year to sophomore year. Obviously, you've added a lot to your offensive repertoire. Was there one or was there a point of emphasis or anything that you really specifically worked on to become that much better of an offensive player?
My main focus this offseason and coming into this season was really being able to work the elbow. I mean, we run the flex, that's all we run. So being able to know how to attack and look to score off of the elbow was a big point of emphasis coming into this year.
And you came in averaging 10 per game. You matched that tonight with 10. Isaac Cherry will let you go. I think Mariah's getting a little antsy there. Waiting for big brother Isaac to come back over. But Isaac, great job. Congratulations. Best of luck Saturday at Bethany.
Thank you very much.
That is Grove City sophomore center Isaac Cherry joining us in our postgame. He and Jonah Bach joining us here in our postgame. Grove City a winner 62-61. Let's take a quick lap around the PAC scoreboard, then call it a night, as we've had, it's been somewhat of a long night, but a fun night. PAC scoreboard. Men's final earlier today was Waynesburg over Franciscan in overtime, 76-71. St. Vincent and Bethany. St. Vincent had a big lead in that one at last report. WJ leads Teal 65-49, 5 minutes to go. They're in the final minute in New Wilmington. Allegheny up 70-65 on Westminster. And that St. Vincent-Bethany game, the final, it's trying to load. Hasn't loaded yet. In the meantime, we can give you women's finals from tonight. It was Waynesburg defeating Franciscan 84-63. St. Vincent defeated Bethany 86-79 on the women's side. Allegheny a win over Westminster 74-65, and W&J all over Teal 78-32. Of course, our final in the opener tonight was 60-49. The Grove City women getting the victory over Geneva as Grove City's women go to 5-3 in the PAC. The St. Vincent-Bethany game, it has not gone final. 2 minutes to go. St. Vincent is up 107-73. Our next basketball broadcast will be in a week and a half. St. Vincent will come to town on the 18th for a PAC doubleheader. We'll be on air 12:30 with the Jason Baker Show. Next Wednesday, we will have the inaugural Grove City College men's volleyball match here. Wolverines will take on Barron at 7 p.m. Hope you can tune in for that. Basketball teams will be at Bethany Saturday. The Wolverine Sports Network van will be parked on Saturday, and we'll be back on the air with volleyball on Wednesday and then basketball next Saturday. The Wolverine basketball teams, by the way, next Wednesday will be at Waynesburg University. Long list of thank yous here. I want to thank Athletic Director Todd Gibson for all of his help and support. Athletic Facilities Manager Kathy Jacobs. Our crew tonight, our stat crew, Natalie Merrick and Ryan Merrick. The fabulous Merrick siblings doing an outstanding job as always. And our video crew tonight, we had Tyler Grupak, who posted a lot of great highlights on social media tonight. Check those out at GCC_Wolverines. Tyler does such an outstanding job with all of that, and especially tonight capturing the Grove City victory. So thanks to Tyler. We had Emma Daly and Tori Stevenson as well. Thanks to Tori and Emma, who always do an outstanding job as well. My name is Ryan Briggs. Once again, your final Grove City 62, Geneva 61, and you heard it here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for tuning into the Wolverine Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.